I bound my son's journal filled with violent drawings, but what I perceived next changed everything. I discovered my 14-year-old son's hidden sketchbook filled with disturbing images of weapons and masked figures. As a single father whose wife died in a school shooting, I was terrified he might be planning something unthinkable. Instead, I uncovered his secret crusade to protect other students through a graphic novel about warning signs drawn by the son of a victim trying to save others from his mother's fate. The first sketch nearly stopped my heart. A hooded figure holding what looked like an assault rifle with meticulous details on the weapon. I found the sketchbook while cleaning under Alex's bed, a black-bound journal hidden beneath a loose floorboard. Page after page revealed similar scenes: school hallways with ominous shadows, faceless figures, detailed weapons diagrams. Some drawings had upcoming dates scribbled in the margins. My hands trembled as I flipped through it. Since losing Claire 3 years ago in the Westlake High shooting, Alex had grown increasingly withdrawn. He'd switched schools, lost interest in his old hobbies, spent hours alone in his room. I'd attributed it to grief. We were both still struggling, but this felt like something far more dangerous. I called his therapist immediately. Until our appointment that evening, I searched Alex's room thoroughly, finding nothing except browser history researching infamous school shooters and weapon specifications. When Alex returned from school, I confronted him with the sketchbook between us. His face drained of color as he whispered, "It wasn't what I thought." Finally, he explained it was a graphic novel about preventing school shootings. Alex opened his laptop to a folder labeled Invisible Signs, containing hundreds of organized files, character designs, story outlines, research notes, and completed pages. The main character was a teenage boy whose mother had been killed in a school shooting. The weapons diagrams were for accuracy. He'd been interviewing shooting survivors online, researching warning signs people missed. The dates were publishing deadlines he'd set for himself. He showed me a completed sequence: a student noticing concerning behavior, reporting it, intervention happening before tragedy struck. The hooded figures weren't perpetrators, they were visualizations of missed warning signs, hovering like ghosts around troubled students. Alex explained he couldn't save his mother, but maybe this could help save someone else. He'd planned to show me when it was finished. At Dr. Martini's office, Alex explained how creating the graphic novel had become his way of processing grief and finding purpose. He'd been working with an online community of school violence survivors who contributed their experiences. The therapist confirmed this was actually healthy processing, channeling trauma into prevention. The secrecy was concerning, but the content showed resilience, not warning signs. With my encouragement, Alex shared his project with his art teacher, who connected him with a professional graphic novelist. 6 months later, Invisible Signs, A Confider's Guide to Preventing School Violence, was picked up by an educational publisher. Last week, Alex presented his work at a school safety conference. When he described how his mother's death inspired his project, there wasn't a dry eye in the room. A security expert later told us they were already implementing some of Alex's visual cues in their training programs. Sometimes what looks like darkness is actually someone searching for light. My son wasn't planning violence. He was creating a roadmap to prevent it, drawn by a boy determined that his mother's death would not be meaningless. The sketchbook that once terrified me now sits proudly on our bookshelf, a reminder that our deepest fears sometimes hide unexpected hope.